So hold on one second.
Definitely amazing. But what you can see here is, so if you played the demo, you've encountered Overture and the Gerbera arms, but there's a lot more double breakers here. So we are actually going to talk a little bit more about all of these tools.
So really, Overture is the overture of Devil Breakers as far as Nico is concerned, because it's the first one that she ever made. And so for her, it's just the beginning. It's just the overture of the whole ensemble that she's got planned. And you can see that in the videos that we have there, in the model viewer, you can actually see how they transform, the Devil Breakers transform there, as we just showed now. And with this standard Devil Breaker overture move here called Battery, that depending on the state of your enemy there, the direction that Nero actually does the battery and change there. So you see sometimes it's on the ground, sometimes in front of him, sometimes it's above him like that.
We have the Gerbera.
And so the idea with Gerbera is that, as you can see here, when it's open like this, when it's doing its break gauge moves, which are the kind of charge moves that you can do with the Devil Breakers, that it's supposed to kind of look like a flower called the Gerbera, a Gerbera. So that's where it gets its name from. And then as you can see here, the break gauge move, the power move for this, there's two of them. This one here is called Stamen Ray. Oops. Guess I forgot my flower.
Forgot your botany class.
Structures there. There you go. And then Petal Ray here. So there's two. Depending on whether you're on the ground or you're in the air, you do a different move.
Here's another Devil Breaker that you guys might have seen from watching the trailers.
All right. Punchline.
Yes.
Yes. And that we've actually revealed the official name for it, but yep, this is Punchline, and it becomes a rocket. See, when it's open there, you can see actually the spot that Nero's able to step on when he's riding. Yeah! Ride him, cowboy!
それでね、ぜひアメリカの人たちに中2という言葉を覚えてもらいたいんですよ。
You know, this is very in Japanese we say chuni. This is very chuni. It's the kind of stuff that people in their early teens think is badass, and that is exactly what Itsuno-san goes for in all of his games, is this kind of chuni feeling. And the tomboy. Tomboy, you know, when we say time, I'm going to explain a lot here, so bear with me for a second. So, that's two parts on the Devil Breaker. One is this thing, you saw the thing that kind of hangs over the top. The idea with that is that is going to help accelerate the bullets that come out of the Blue Rose even more. And then there's this kind of monkey wrench thing on the bottom that he can use with the Red Queen, and that's going to really power up the Red Queen. So the idea here is that Tomboy powers up the Blue Rose and the Red Queen, so much so that Nero can't control it because it's so powerful. It's gone so much past the conventional use of Blue Rose and Red Queen. And so, because this is so powerful, because he can't control it, you can't lock on to enemies when you use this thing. So that's kind of the interesting gameplay mechanic that you have with the Tomboy.
Oh, so cool. It doesn't bow to society's convention.
And so this is Nero's Time Stopper. Their idea is that there is demonic power housed within this Devil Breaker. And you might be wondering, well, how do they do that? How does he get that demonic power? Well, that's something that we're going to find out when the game comes out. So please check that out. But as you can see here, the idea is that it stops time. And so this gives you a chance to, as Nero, to walk around the enemies, apparently, and gives you a chance to experiment with what you're going to do with your combos when the enemies are frozen in place.
Lie. The helter-skelter.
This is pretty graphic, but yeah, so it's a drill. It's this drill, and so there's actually as you can see, there's three different stages where the drill opens up, and you just drill harder and harder in there, and as you get deeper and deeper, another stage of that drill opens up until you've just massacred those demons. They probably deserve it anyways.
I love this one. Rawhide.
Rawhide. ハサミになってるんですけど、これがねちゃんとこ
わかるかな、こう根元の方が
As you can see, there's the closed state and then there's the open state, right? And so those all fold on top of each other, and it becomes this crazy whip, as you can see here. Yeah! Woo! Out him, cowboy! Yeah! Yes. We're not done, though.
Oh,
One
gets
more
better.
here, Nero. There you go. Yeah. That is the power of Itsuno.
この振り回すやつはすごい強いやつやから一回使ったら壊れちゃう技ですよ。
The one that he uses where he picks up the enemy and then he's able to kind of whip him around like that. That's actually the break age move. That's going to be the one that it's so powerful that the double breaker breaks, as you can see here, after using it.
Oh, that's so awesome. All right, so now that we've learned about all of our devil breakers, it wouldn't be a Devil May Cry event if we...
Now to strike.